Oh yeah, it's the nude Latoyna. All right, that's right. She stays away from drama and chaos, only to cause her own. Let's get into these fashion tips. 101 with Latoyna Labaya. Let them know, girl. Let them know.
When you are protecting your children, you are a God because it is your God. It is your job to
Oh look, there's Wavy P.
protect them, lead a nation. Then you need to be able.
Hold on, going too far. There we go. Right there.
Take everything off. Stand in the mirror. Look at yourself. Can you still have confidence if there was no such thing as plastic surgery? No such thing as fake nails and fake hair? Could you still think of yourself as beautiful? Despite makeup? None of that. What size bra? I do wear a bra. Bringing up, I do wear bras. My whole point is, you know what natural is? Natural is when you don't change nothing about yourself unless you have to. You don't go get plastic surgery. Fake nails, fake hair, nothing. It means you are natural. Completely natural. How many of y'all can actually do that? I am natural. And that's my point. So no matter what I wear, it doesn't matter. I don't care if it looks awkward on me, as long as I'm comfortable in it. As long as it makes me feel good. You see what I'm saying? I can wear whatever I want to and still be comfortable. And I still can get a man regardless of what I got on. That's my point.
Oh, I want y'all to take these receipts and I need y'all to write them down. Latoyna said she can get a man whenever she wants. Write that down. Write that down. Latoyna said she can get a man whenever she wants.
That is my point. So if you don't have anything fake on and you love you, it doesn't matter what you wear. You wear whatever you want to. There's a way to make women that ain't got no titties look just as beautiful as somebody who don't have they got titties. Because there are some dudes who don't like women with big. That's my point.
That's when you get to mumbling. No, big titties win over small titties, Latoyna. You know, women have big titties just like men have big dicks. All right. Women don't just choose small dick. They don't. All right. I don't give a fuck how petite that female is. They don't just go for the small dick. They don't. All right. Okay. Yeah. Big titties rule. I'm sorry. Yeah.
There's always there's a man out there for every woman. And that's my point. Some dudes don't care about if you get dressed up. Some dudes know you let it be comfortable and let it be chill. Some of us just like chill. So it don't mean that I'm gonna sit up here and always not be like this. But my thing is, where do I have to go? I get dressed up when I go somewhere. When I'm going out, I'm cute all the time when I go out. When I'm in my house, I'm gonna be cute even in flip-flops. Girl, my sister walks around with baby shoes everywhere she go. The girl even likes shoes. But when she rocked them bottom shoes, they be cute. That's my point. My point is, you don't have to always be dressed up to be cute. I can be right now. I got a shirt on with no drawers. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have a shirt on with no drawers.
All right.
So you want to know most time when y'all see me on camera, you want to know why I'm dressed like this?
Mm-hmm.
Because when I'm in my house, I don't wear drawers. Okay. So let's be honest.
Oh.
So you want to know my real life? There it is.
Okay.
That's why y'all see me in shirts a lot.
Ah.
Because I don't have no drawers.
Oh.
So there you go. So
Oh.
what? I'm on camera. So what? I think I'm cute as I am. So yes, when I'm in my house, I'm drawers.
Oh.
I'm in my house.
Oh.
So that's what I mean. If I want to be comfortable in my house, if I got a man, see, that's my point.
Okay.
That's the whole reason I walk around my house with no shirt on. With a shirt on and no drawers.
Okay.
So it's easy access for the man that I'm with.
Easy access to the man that you're with. And you, the only man in the house right now is your son. That's the only man that's in your house. All right. And I'm guessing you don't have any drawers on because none of them are clean. That's probably why you don't have any on, because they're all dirty. Like all of them. I mean, you don't go to the laundromat. That's probably why you don't have any drawers on, because they're not clean.
That's why. Because most of the men that I date don't like being clothes. So when I'm at the house and this house, I either got on a shirt with some short shorts up when the kids are in the house. When the kids are in bed, I wear no drawers. I don't sleep in drawers.
Well, see, Latoyna, you don't have multiple children, so I don't even understand when you talk about when the kids are in bed. What kids? You don't have any children. What, was you going over to a nigga's house? Like walking around with no drawers on? Yeah, like your scenario doesn't really make sense. But I get it. You're going with the flow.
So now do y'all get what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, what are y'all talking about? I'm in my house in my comfort zone. And that is my point. I am sexy no matter if I'm in a shirt. No matter what I wear, I feel sexy in it. Everything I wear, I feel sexy in it.
Yeah, girl, you feel sexy in them flies and roaches too. Yeah, you feel sexy.
Come off. So if I'm gonna be 100, I'm gonna be 100 with it. Yes, when I be sitting there, I'm in a blanket. That's why y'all be wondering why am I under a blanket? Because I have on no drawers. I'm just in a shirt.
Well, most women I know, they wear panties. They don't wear drawers. When you say you don't have any drawers on, why? First thing that comes to my mind is, granny panties. When you say drawers, that's the shit that your grandma wear. Big off-white, no color, hospital type shit. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
So that's why y'all be like, why am I never dressed up? Because I'm comfortable in my own skin. So I don't need to have makeup and all of that to say what I need to say. That's my point. If I'm here just to talk, why do I need to be dressed up and sit and talk to y'all. I talk to y'all like I talk to my friends, period. So why do I need to be dressed up for? I'm going to just sitting there talking to y'all like I talk to my friends. I'm just sitting there having a conversation with y'all. So there's no point for me to be dressed up. Now, if I was actually at a job, then yes, I would get up. If I do a seminar, yes, I would be dressed up, of course. But if I'm at my house and I'm comfortable, then you're not gonna see nothing. You're not gonna see nothing underneath my clothes. But my point is, I like to be free. I don't care. That's my point in this. If I'm sitting there talking to you, I talk to anybody else. And that's the reason what makes my podcast so different, because when I'm on podcast, you don't see me. I'm just talking. If I'm just sitting there talking, there's no point in me getting dressed up for what? I'm just sitting there talking to you. So I'm talking to y'all like we all sit in one big old room. We just sitting there talking. It just so happens that I'm sitting around in no drawers and a shirt.
Well, if you were in the room with no drawers on and a shirt, I think I'd have to get up and leave that room. Because you'd be the only oddball in the room. The only oddball.
That's my definition of sex. So this whole time y'all been sitting here saying, you don't get dressed up? No, you missed the point. Welcome to grown women. See, grown women, you be sexy no matter what you got on. Whether it's your shirt, this shirt. Matter of fact, this is a man's shirt.
Yeah.
This shirt's a man's shirt.
We get it.
That's why when I come on camera, you'll notice the shirts I wear. I have on no bra and no panties. Just a shirt. So I mean, my God. So why can't I be comfortable? I'm gonna be sexy no matter what. Because the men I date are grown men. See, let's get this. I date grown men. And with grown men, they don't care whether I have a lingerie. They have seen me dressed up and they have seen me dressed down.
So you admit you date men in their 60s and 70s? You date niggas with on their last nut? Is that what's going on here? I mean, because you said I date grown men, you have a standard, like all of your men have to be over the age of 55 and 60. I mean, because if you was you 45, so if you was dating a nigga 65, I understand what you mean when you say that niggas don't care. Because a nigga that's, getting a check, senior citizens benefit, a 65-year-old would be happy to fuck a 45-year-old. If you was 65, you wouldn't care if she was nasty or not. No, I think Latoyna got like a weak head game. Like, you think her head game is on point? No, I doubt that. All right, she's too controlling to suck a good dick. I'm just being real with you. All right, sucking a dick is all about pleasuring a man. This bitch only knows how to pleasure herself. All right, trust me. Females like her got the worst head game in the business. All right. I'm just being real. Women that talk all this shit about how good they can suck a dick and ain't no nigga knocking on their door. All right. Like she said, she got to walk around in a t-shirt on, ready to suck a dick. Yeah. That means she's still training. She's still practicing. She's still looking.
And I'm still sexy. But when I have kids in the house, I wear pajama pants. So, but when the kids are in bed, I'm in a t-shirt with no drawers on. And that's how the person I'm with knows what time it is.
So the person knows what time it is because you walk around no drawers on. So no drawers on means that, well, yeah, anybody and everybody can come hit it. All right.
And that's my point. I don't deprive the man I'm with of sex. I don't. So he always knows it's available. And he ain't got to worry about going through all of this, trying to pull down pants and all this other shit. It ain't necessary.
Right. You see, in one video, she talked about she'd like the man to be all slow and sensual. But here we get the real Latoyna saying, well, I walk around the house naked with my pussy out, just, waiting for a nigga to jump in it. When my pussy's out swinging in the wind, that's when you know it's time to fuck. All right. Nope. She go right into it. See, like females like her, foreplay for what? I ain't got to rub on you. I ain't got to kiss on your neck. I ain't got to do none of that. I'm going to grab you by the back of your head and I'm going to put this dick in your mouth. That's how we going to do this. You see that blue rain? We gonna cut all this motherfucking bullshit out. We're gonna cut all this bullshit out. We're gonna go right to the motherfucking nitty gritty. All right? Right to the nitty gritty. None of this motherfucking, sensual, slow music. Nah, man, I'm gonna put on some Tupac. I'm gonna put on some Tupac and Biggie. All right? All right? I'm having sex to NWA. God damn it. Real motherfucking G's. All right, look. All right. All right, no, not 9-inch nails. All right, 9-inch nails is too sensual. Okay? Fuck that. I'm taking your ass to the bedroom listening to Jeremy Spoken, God damn it, by Pearl Jam. All right? Blowing your back out to suicide music. All right. All right. You got to have on the right song. Okay, look. Have on the right song. Okay? Shit.
In other countries, let me explain.
Oh, shit.
In other countries, less is more.
In other country.
Only when I'm not going nowhere. Only time I don't wear bra and panties. Only time I don't wear bra and panties is when I'm at the house. I mean, I ain't going nowhere. But if I am, but still I do it for myself. Why can't I be sexy for myself? That's the whole point. Just because I'm not with nobody doesn't mean I can't be sexy for myself. Or I can't be comfortable for myself. Now, because of the fact it's cold, I wear pajama pants. The type of pajama pants I got fit a very tight fitting. And that's my point.
Well, look, when you keep saying that's my point, you know that you're not making an actual point. You say that's my point. Someone should be saying something in the chat. Nobody's saying anything in the chat. All right, a point is a form of a conclusion. You're not making any conclusion. You keep talking. So you don't have a point.
My point is, I'm gonna be me regardless. But I need to be. Yes, I do. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I don't like to be comfortable. And when I come home, I don't like wearing clothes. My son don't like wearing clothes. I hate wearing clothes. So if I get dressed up.
So you and your son are walking around the house naked. Yeah, see that's a little strange. That's a little strange. Snowflake, don't you come in here making all that noise. Hush.
I'll get dressed up. But when I'm home, and now that I'm 45 years old, my son is grown. I'm making up for lost time. So whoever I live with, sex will never be an issue for the person I'm with, ever. I can't, no more babies. And
Out.
I had no periods. So why do I need to run around? That's what I'm saying. When you see, let me explain something. When you can't have no more kids, no more, you have no more periods. That's the reason why you kind of enjoy not having no pants on. You want to breathe. It's gotta breathe sometime. She gotta breathe. So why not let her breathe?
Well, normally a coochie breathes in the shower, places like that. But you know what? I mean, after fucking 45 niggas, I think I could understand that you would definitely want some air down there. I could understand that.
Let her breathe. You know, when I was working for 8 hours, I work all day for 8 hours. So why not let her breathe?
So you worked for 8 hours and then your coochie was reeking. So instead of putting soap and water on it, you just let it breathe on out. You let it air, let the smell just air blow. Is that how that works? Okay.
Everybody, I mean, even men gotta breathe sometimes. That's why you get them briefs. You gotta breathe sometimes.
Well, briefs is the exact opposite of what you're talking about because you're saying no underwear at all. I mean, by that logic, you could put on some drawers and let your coochie breathe, but you don't. Yeah.
So you say when you were older, you gonna see a lot of people. That's why you see a lot of older folks run around naked. That's why you see a lot of times people run around naked in their house.
Well, no, you don't see a bunch of people running around naked in their house. You wouldn't see that, Latoyna.
They walk around naked. You had nudist place. What's the difference? I came from a nudist lifestyle. Man, in Germany, that's all it is a bunch of godforsaken nudists.
In Germany.
They're like, yo, it's tripping.
Now, when she brought up Germany, I kept telling Key Deadman that this chick was from another country. All right. All right. Yeah. Watch how she brings up the places that she was in Germany. Watch this.
Y'all gotta understand, I lived in Germany where people, when you went to nude beaches, they run around nude. The kids and the adults were nude. That's why. And that's why when I'm at the house, damn it, I'll put on no drawers. I don't sleep with no drawers on for it. I take a shower before I get in the bed. But shit, I ain't got to run around with no drawers if I don't want to put no dang on drawers on for it. In other words, what I'm saying to y'all is I'm be sexy regardless. I was in Nuremberg and I was in Heidelberg.
There she go. She just because I asked her, I said, "What part of Germany you was in?" And those are the places that she named. She named 2 places.
I love my shit. I like just being able to just put just a shirt on. Clean my house with no shirt on. I can do whatever I want to. That's my point. It's my house.
She cleaned her house with no shirt on. Now, see, we know that's a lie, Latoyna. Not the fact that you don't have no shirt on. It's just the fact that you said you clean your house. I mean, that right there was a bald-faced lie, dog. All right. Now, I don't get it. I mean, you tell your son to walk around with his dick out, and you're walking around the house with your titties out. And you're walking around the house around your son butt naked. All right. How did you ever have a problem with Nature Boy? How did you ever? All right. When you do some of the exact same things that he does, how did you ever, you know, come live and say, well, Nature Boy is a problem when your lifestyle is based around him? Hilarious.
I am not ashamed of nothing about myself. I like my body, and I like to be comfortable. Y'all can see what I really put on when I be in my house. I wear tank tops. My thing is, I like to be free. I don't like to be confined. No, I made stuff up. I'm dead ass serious. Anybody know me?
Right. But you called Nature Boy a sex addict and he was running a sex cult. But here it is. All you want to do is fuck. Again, how did you ever have a problem with Nature Boy when you want to fuck more than he does?
It took y'all. Okay, let me explain this, okay? Let me explain something. In the very beginning, when I was younger, I used to always be fully clothed. Always. I was a tomboy. I hated dresses. I hated shoes. I hated heels. I hated anything that was girly. I did. I was against all of that. I would not wear makeup, would wear none of that. I didn't become a girly girl until I was 18. 18. And that's because my homegirl and them forced me to have to be. Because they told me I couldn't go out with them in baggy pants.
Oh. So your friends told you, well, if you going out with us, you have to look a certain way.
So they made me, why are you flagging me for? They made me have to be girly. So I hated dresses at one time. I couldn't stand it. I didn't like getting dressed up. Getting some baggy jeans and a big old shirt. I was like TLC back in the day. I put my hat to the back.
She said she looked like TLC. Now that is funny. I'm sorry. All right. One person that looks like a group. All right. So you're saying that you look like Left Eye, Chili, and T-Boz mixed into one. That's a goddamn mutant right there. That is a mutant. All right. That is like, an experiment gone bad. Yeah. TLC, huh? Do you mean you basically dress like the Learning Channel? Yeah, that was a stretch right there. That was got funny though. That was funny.
I wanted that same look. That was my comfort zone. I went through that same transition
Of
as
like,
TLC. So yeah, I hated dresses. Couldn't stand dresses. My mom put them on, I take them off. I couldn't stand. Boy, I hated dresses. Couldn't stand it until I got older. And then when I had my son, and then when I stayed with my son's father, that's when I started wearing dresses. I didn't start wearing dresses until I started dating his ass. I hated dresses. And even then, I didn't wear dresses very often. So it took me a long time to be comfortable in a dress and comfortable in women's clothes. I hated women's clothes because when I wore them, it didn't look right on me. Like I felt awkward, very awkward. So what I did, I've learned now to incorporate the female style and still be me.
huh.
Because
Wait
my
a minute.
body is awkward.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. You incorporated a female style because your body is awkward. She's telling it. I don't have to say it. She says she has an awkward body. Okay.
It's like I got big breasts and my ass is not that big. It really ain't. It's not. So.
Well, I told people the other day that you have what is called a tank ass. It's an ass built like a tank. All right. How many of my military people are in the chat room? All right. What y'all know about the government tanks? You ever seen the tank's ass? That motherfucker rolling through the motherfucking desert and shit. Yeah. A tank ass got dimensions. It's not sexy though. All right, tank ass is flat and wide, right? And hard and solid. Tank ass. Big old wide flat wall of an ass. So if your body is awkward, that's the real reason why you walk around in a big ass shirt, to hide your awkward ass body. Yeah. Got that tank ass, big bro. All right. That motherfucking tank ass, you gotta watch them tank asses, man. That should have cut your leg. Fucking sharp ass angles on a tank ass. Tank ass has got angles on them. All right. Points and shit. Screws and nuts. Fuck around and scratch yourself trying to hit fucking tank ass on the back. All right. She got the tank ass combinated with the Christmas tree titties. Yeah. That's why you put on that big ass shirt. Try to make a nigga think you got an ass till you pull up that goddamn shirt like, what the fuck? What the fuck? All right. All right. Latoyna Ford Explorer ass. God damn it. Her ass was made by General Motors. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Shit. All right, shit. Latoyna got that 454. No Hemi.
When I wear pants, I look like a white girl in pants. So, no. I don't like. So what I've done, I've learned to feel comfortable. And like when you're someone that's like 210 pounds and you trying to find something that don't like
You said you was 210 pounds. Nigga, on what scale? 210 pounds. No, nigga. I'm 170. 210? No. Who lied to you? 210. 210. Are you 4 feet tall? 210. No, dog. Yeah, she'd have said 250. I might have been cool with that. Long as you put yourself, in the line of heavyweight to super heavyweight. I mean, when you said 210, I'm thinking you talking about like a clock or the time or something. Yeah, it's 2:10 in the afternoon. All right, girl, one of your titties is 210. I mean, are you serious? We see that you were holding a cell phone with your neck meat. Nah, 210. Nah.
I'm not really a big girl, so I'm looking, like I said, so when I look for clothes, it just, no. So now I go back to the baggy look. I love my baggy look. So, because like I said, the top part would be like even when my son took pictures of me, I still feel awkward. I really feel awkward in women's clothes. I really do. I feel very awkward. But if you give me a pair of baggy jeans and you give me a really cute shirt, I'll rock it. I don't wear tight pants at all. I like my baggy clothes. No, they're not be sagging or no, they don't be sagging, they be baggy. In other words, the legs are baggy. I got big thighs, people. So no, I like bell bottoms. Yeah, I love me some bell bottoms.
Big thighs with no ass. That is such a letdown. Big thighs and no ass. You know why your thighs are so big? It's because your ass meat went into your thighs because you sit on your ass for so long. You sit on your ass and eat. I mean, if women wanted to get rid of their big asses, all they had to do was sit on the bed like you do for hours on end. I guarantee you, your ass will flatten out, causing you to have the awkward look.
Give me some bell bottoms, that'll be good. I love bell bottoms. I am not transgender, I'm a female. I wasn't raised as a girl. I was raised as a boy.
She was raised as a boy. So now we're going to blame our parents, right? Listen to what she just said. I was raised as a boy, not a girl. So it's the parents' fault. But didn't you just say that your mother used to make you put on a dress? Now you're trying to lie and say, well, my mama treated me like a boy. All right, maybe that lie would fly if we hadn't seen your mother telling you to clean the fuck up with your nasty ass. All right, we heard that. We heard mom. Right. She gave birth to a son and then put the shirt back on. Got in the bed and went live.
Raises a girl. That's why I don't act like a girl. That's why I'm like a man when it comes to sex. I am like a man when it comes to sex. I am not like a female. But I'm a female. I was not raised like one. I was raised like a dude. I never liked being a girl. But I'm not gay at all. I love it.
Latoyna, you already admitted to being in threesomes with multiple women. Yeah, you are kind of gay. Yeah, you are.
And I just was not raised. In other words, I have manners. I'm very proper, very sweet. I deal with men like men. In other words, let me explain.
Yeah, try to.
I just deal with men like men. In other words, I flip the roles. They're not men in relationship with me. You're going to be a female. That's what it means. In other
Shut up, dogs. Ain't nobody out here. Shut up. Go sit down somewhere. All right. Latoyna. So when you say you tell the man to be the woman in the relationship, well, does that mean you pay for everything? Because that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like you pay for everything. It sounds like you're a simp. Because when you get a man, right, he ain't got to hurt for nothing, right? Because your simple-minded ass pays for everything. All right? But let me guess. After you pay for everything, then you try to come out with some type of rules and regulations. And this is when the nigga dump you, right? Just in that notion. That's how you ended up fucking 44, 45 people. Because you want to pretend to be a man because you think you know what it is to be a man. Latoyna, you don't have testosterone. So you will never know what it is to be a man, to think like a man. Or when it comes to sex, what you call being a man. No. No, not at all. Not at all.
words, I don't treat men like women. I don't treat men like I'm a girl. I treat men like I'm a man.
Which is gay.
I'm very aggressive.
It's like kind of gay.
So in other words, act like a lady, think like a man. That's me all day.
But you don't act like a lady though. You don't act like a lady. He said, act like a lady, think like a man. No, that's not how it goes. At all. No. How can you act like a lady when you don't even know what it is to be one? You can't act like something you don't know anything about. Silly.
So that's why it's so easy for me to go off on men and I ain't scared of. That's why everybody say, you ain't scared of Lee Joe? No.
That's why everybody said, you ain't as scared of Eligio? Well, nobody said that, Latoyna. It's just made up in your brain. Think about it. Nobody said that.
That's why I'm so misunderstood. Because I can be a lady when I need to be, but when it comes to men, I ain't never gonna be a lady.
Now, make sure you write that down, Latoyna, because you wonder why you can't get a man. Men are looking for women, not women pretending to be men. That doesn't make any sense to you, but it makes a whole lot of sense to me. All right. I'll never be a woman for a man. Well, then, hey, what the fuck is you mad for?
Ever want to be a girl. That's all it means. I will never depend on a man to take care of me. But don't get me wrong. I am very much a girl. I'm very much a girl. That's why it's so hard for men to date me. Because they can't control me. I have a sweet side of me, but Pandora is not a girl. My son is 23. So a man will never break me. That's why I call myself neither. I have mastered my both sides of me. So, in other words, like when everybody talks about women, everybody have a masculine and a feminine side. Yes, you do. No, let me explain. Everybody has a masculine and a feminine side. Let me explain this. All right. What that means is every man and woman does have a masculine and feminine side. Let me explain before you get a trip. Let me explain. When it comes to your emotions, is what I'm trying to tell you. Let me explain this. Y'all understand this. Okay. Let me go ahead and go back in. I'm going to explain what I mean by this. It'll make sense. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to clarify this so everybody can understand what I mean by this. What I mean by masculine and feminine energy. Isn't there women that play basketball?
Oh,
Isn't
Lord.
there women that's wrestling?
Oh, Lord.
Isn't there women that do things that men can do?
That's not masculine energy, Latoyna. That oh Lord. Did she say basketball and wrestling? Oh God. Yeah. Wow. She said basketball and wrestling. You know, I think the lurker is a very, very beautiful woman. She's like really, really high yellow. All right. She got long hair. Okay. But if I see her hit a 3-pointer, it's over. If she makes a layup, you know, I'm just through. I'm done. I'm done. As soon as she take a jump shot, okay, I'm going to be mentally fucked after that. I'm going to be mentally fucked if I see her dribbling a basketball. Because all her feminine energy is just going to be gone at that particular point. She hit a goddamn layup. Oh no. She's a boy. Like, what the fuck? Like this. Well, Latonya, your visuals are so strange. All right. Oh, Jessica, you play point guard? Oh no. According to Latonya, yeah, that's you pretending to be LeBron James. You're trying to be LeBron. Yeah.
Are you understanding where I'm going with this?
No, we don't.
A man and a woman can do anything they want to do. So in other words, let me explain this. If you raise a man to not only be a man, to be emotional like a woman, meaning he's sensitive, understanding. In other words, he understands a woman. A woman can be dominant like a man and do everything a man can do and still be a woman. That's what I'm trying to say. So what it means by men and women energy is the things that a woman can do, a man can do, and what a man can do, a woman can do, a man can do. It's no difference.
Right. So, Latonya, men take out the garbage. Men, all right, they pick up trash. They clean up shit and piss and vomit. All of that with no emotion at all. No thought. That's what men do. Men are going to the grimiest parts in the house and start cleaning that motherfucker up. I would love to see some of your manly traits. Okay? Yeah. Okay? Yeah. I guess all y'all females that played basketball, y'all was in the same locker room with the niggas, huh? Was y'all running around the locker room grabbing dicks and the dudes in the locker room was grabbing coochies while y'all was in school? Is that how that worked? I'm just trying to figure this out. All this, if you do something and you're a girl and you pick up a basketball, you're a boy as soon as you pick up a ball, or goddamn it, don't go into wrestling. Oh shit. Don't be a female wrestler. Oh, you really trying to be a man now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay, Miss Flowers. All right, you don't go in the locker room before you put on a dress. All right. Oh, she was mean to her son. We're gonna get to that. Let's go.
That's all it means. It means if I want to fix a car, I can fix a car.
Oh shit, look at that.
Football, I can go out there and play football if I want to.
Well, you know what, Latonya? Now that I agree. I believe Latonya could play football. I think she could be a right tackle. I believe she could run the offensive line. I believe she could be on defense. All right. Like Latonya would have the most quarterback sacks in the league. If Latonya was in the NFL, if Latonya played for the Detroit Lions, we would have our fucking Super Bowl ring already. We'd be Super Bowl champions back to back. All right. Latonya on defense, oh man, she coming back with the ball every time. All right. Put her all right. You know what I'm saying? I throw her ass on the defensive line. All right. Like I wouldn't have her going after no wide receivers. Like she can't run. Like only thing I'm gonna need her to do is look. I need her to get 6 to 7 yards to get that ball from that quarterback. That's all I want Latoyna to do. When I put Latoyna on the field, her only job is to sack the fucking quarterback. That's all she got to do. Shut that nigga down every time. Okay? Because Latoyna gonna break that motherfucking offensive line. All right, like them niggas is featherweights. All right, Latoyna gonna be grabbing dicks through the cup. God damn it, she gonna grab the cup and just shatter that bitch. All right, boom, straight through the line. Sack, loss of 7 yards. Sack, loss of 10 yards. Sack. All right, quarterback gonna be sitting there like I ain't got no protection. No, not with Latoyna. All right, there's not a defensive lineman on the planet that can stop Latoyna. 2 niggas, 3 niggas. All right, she breaking up the pile. Every time Latoyna make contact, a motherfucker fly 5 to 7 feet in the air. You can literally tell. All right, like you know how they had that camera that be at the 50-yard line. You just see bodies flipping all over the air like a Madden glitch or some shit. Like you playing blitz or something. All right. Latoyna is like a character off an NFL blitz in real life. All right. Okay. She got the tank ass. All right. Yeah.
So in other words, it's interchangeable. I just embrace mine. I can do anything a man can do if I chose to. Anything I set my mind to as a man, I can do. But as a woman, I also know how to be seductive and sensual and in my emotion. So when I deal with men, I flip off that woman switch and I become a man. So when I deal with men as a man. And that means I'm not gonna be as emotional. Meaning I'm gonna come in straightforward, bitch. I don't like what you did. You're not gonna see me cry when it comes to men. Why? Because they not. That's all that means. It just means that when I deal with men, I'm not bowing down, I'm not being submissive. Because you ain't gonna be submissive to me, I ain't gonna be submissive to you. I can do everything in my house by my damn self. And that's all it means. No, I'm very, very not confused. So what I mean is this: I'm a woman. I'm a woman all day. When it comes to how I deal with men, I deal with them as men. Because my thing is, you're not gonna come in my house and be a woman. Okay, let me stop.
Yeah.
How many of y'all know men that sit home and take or Mr. Mom or Mrs. Moms or Mr. Moms? How many of y'all know men that are gay?
Huh?
How many women do y'all know men that are gay? How many women do you know are butch? They want to be men.
So you're looking to start a relationship with a gay man? I don't think any gay men would be interested in you, Latoyna.
There's your point. There's my point. You don't have to be gay to be both.
Huh?
You can be a heterosexual woman and deal with men as a man. But let me explain why I do this. Because my whole thing is, I'm not dealing with a man that's not a man. Okay? So if I can do your job and you can't do your own damn job as a man, I don't need you. No.
Okay, that didn't make any sense because you said that in the relationship you become the man, right? So don't ask me to be a man all of a sudden. Now you're the man. So stay the man. Don't try to change up and flip on me now. No, no. No, no. You're the man. Pay the bills. Take out the trash. Do the dishes. Be the man. I'm going to sit here and watch Girlfriends on TV. All right?
I don't want to be a man. That's not what I'm trying to say. So in other words, when I meet dudes, in order for them to deal with me, I'm going to basically test your manhood. Do you see where I'm going with this now? In other words,
Really? So, Latoyna, where the fuck is your pit bulls at? You the man. Where your dogs at? How many guns you got? You the man. Where your pistol at? Where your strap? Every nigga got a gun. Every man on the planet. Felons, everybody got pistols. Where's yours? What kind of gun you got? You a man, right? We likes to shoot shit. That's what men do. Pull your strap out.
I'm going to test a man's manhood.
Wow.
That's my point. My point is, when I deal with men, it's like, for example, if a man tell me he's single, you got to prove that you're single to me. So what I'm going to do is basically test your manhood. So if you're going to say you want to have multiple women, let's test a theory. How manly are you? Because if you can't handle multiple women, I can have sex with all these women, do a better job than you. That's my point. So if I wanted to step into that arena and say, I ain't going in and have sex with every last woman that you have sex with and do a better job than you, I wouldn't do that. But I'm just saying, I could. In other words, I could play the man's game better than he can, and I'm a female. That's what I mean. I can play this game better than a man can, and I'm a woman. That's what I'm trying to say. In other words, I'm going to make you play the game you're playing. But whatever you're doing, I'm going to make you play it. It's just straight like that. So if you want to go out here and I call you 3 a.m, if you notice, what I was doing is how a man approaches a woman, just as a woman. That's my point. When y'all saw what I did to Mayor, it's no different than I do to any man. That is what I do. You take the game that they're playing and you do it as a woman. That's what I mean when I say that. I'm not a man, no. It just means I'm going to take the game you're playing and I'm going to make you play it. I'm going to make you play it. You're not going to sit up here and say you can handle multiple women. I'm going to see if you can. That's all it means. If you sit there and see the way I did Mr. Mayor, that's what men do all the time. I just did it as a woman. I just turned the tables on him. So it's no different if a woman want to have sex with a man. It's just a woman's going to be more flirtatious with it, and she's going to do the exact same thing as a man does when she wants sex to see how he reacts to it. So it's no different than the mayor when he was on there, and I said, when you coming? What's your favorite position? That's my whole thing. No, I don't play games at all. The whole point is testing a man's manhood. So that's how you test stuff like that. You see if he's going to do exactly what he says he's going to do. You know you can get up and do it. It's going to get done regardless because I'm going to do it. But if I got to get up and do it, then what I need you for? That's my whole point. That's the way my uncles taught me. My uncles taught I mean, if a man can't do what you need him to do, then what the fuck you need him for? That's why my uncles taught me to do everything as a man. Because my uncle taught me, if you can do everything as a man, and you meet a man, and he can't do everything in your house that you can do, then what do you need him for? So in other words, he ain't a man. Because a man is never going to allow a woman to pay for dinner. A man is never going to allow a woman to take care of him. A man is never going to allow to sit at home and watch kids unless he's off. A man is not going to sit there and not have no job. You see where I'm going with this now? You see where I'm going? See, I don't deal with lazy boys. I don't deal with boys. I deal with men. If you say you're a man, I'm going to challenge that. I'm going to challenge your manhood. Because see, I pay for everything in my house. I can fix everything in my house. So, what can you do that what can you give me that I can't do for myself? No, actually, they're married.
What can I give you?
No, actually, I'm glad.
Well, see, Latoyna, aren't you the one that wants dick? You are the one that needs dick. You looking for a nigga to fuck. Nobody wants to do it willingly. They won't even do it on a bet. You know, like loser has to fuck Latoyna. Like, oh, y'all playing now. I ain't playing the game then. Like the winner gets Jessica Rabbit. The loser gets Latoyna. Who's going to play the game? Who's going to play? Nah, man. You saying if I lose, I got to fuck Latoyna? Like, damn. Nobody wants to be the loser.
Because that means, like I said, but yeah, open pickles. I cannot get them damn pickles open the same amount. I'm trying to think of pickles open. I cannot get them pickles open. So I am going to demand open pickles. But
Stop. You can't open a pickle jar, but you say you can do everything that a man can do. Well, then you can't do everything a man can do if you need a man to open a pickle jar. Damn, Latoyna, just put a rag on it or run it under some water.
my daddy always told me, a man can walk out, people can walk out all the time. You gotta be able to take care of yourself. I still can't get them damn pickles. They got them pickles so tight on that. I'm calling somebody, have somebody open my pickles. So that's my point. I can take care of myself. I can do everything in my house that I need to take care of. So if a man come in here, he better have his shit together. Period. I don't do what men don't have their shit together. Not no more. Because when I did, I ended up being on my closet. Because I don't feel like doing it.
Oh, yeah. Right, you know, didn't you need a man to fix that closet? We were going to get on that. Because remember, your son couldn't come home because a man needed to fix your closet. And here you are saying that you take on a man's role, but here you are admitting on how I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Well, that's not very manly of you, now is it?
There's a time when I don't feel like doing something, I'm a girl. I don't feel like fixing it. My daddy gonna come fix it. Oh yeah, and y'all forget, I still got my daddy. Y'all forget, I still got my daddy.
You hear that? I still got my daddy, so I'm going to just use him. 45 years old, people.
See that part? That's what I left out. See, I still got my daddy. And I got a baby daddy. So I don't have to worry about men. I got a daddy. See, because I got my daddy, that's why I don't need a man. Because I got my daddy. See, if my daddy got to come over here and fix it, what I need you for? So that's
Great. Great. I mean, I love it when people tell the truth. Because your father would be responsible for fixing up shit in a house that's in his name. That's why the toilet's leaking. That's why the closet's broken. All right. Because it's not like you have a landlord. Okay? Yeah. Daddy's house. Daddy's house.
my point. I still got my daddy. So if I still got my daddy, that's what I'm telling y'all. That's why I'm a man. Because I still got my daddy. That's why. I still got my daddy. My daddy's the man in my life.
Wow. Yeah, red flag. That's a red flag right there, y'all. Her father is the man in her life. Now we are going into the deep south, people. Strap up your boots. Now we're going into the south. Do y'all understand? It's not odd. No, it's not. No, it's not. Kayla, it is not odd at all if we are going to the south. We're going to the south. You got to be prepared for daddies fucking their daughters, brothers fucking their sisters, cousins fucking each other, cousins marrying each other. Come on now. Come on now. Look at Miss Flowers trying to clean that shit up. No, no, no. Look at Miss Flowers trying to clean that shit up. Don't tell me shit.
If I got my daddy, what the fuck I need you for?
Ooh, there you go. There you go. Yeah. There we go. If all else fails, daddy will take care of all my needs. All right. Why do I need a man to satisfy me when I can just go to my daddy and get him to satisfy me? All right. I can go to my daddy's house and spend the night.
Sex don't pay the bills. So I still got my daddy. That's why I said I don't worry about a man, because I still got my daddy.
Right. Sex don't pay the bills, but my father will. Sex don't pay the bills, but my father will. My father will pay all the bills. All right. Oh, yeah. It's very, very disturbing and revealing. All right? Yeah.
My daddy can fix everything.
I bet he
My daddy
can.
fixes my car. My daddy fixes the closet. My daddy fixes everything in my house that needs to be fixed. So, I don't want to worry about sex right now. I'm not worried about sex right now. I'm worried about just fixing my closet. I ain't trying to sleep with my daddy either. I'm just saying, y'all. I don't want a man just for sex. I don't want a man just for sex. I want a man that can do stuff in the house. No, I don't want just sex. I don't want sex. I want everything. I want a man that can do everything in my house. I don't want sex. I
Now,
don't want sex like that.
now you
I
don't
want a man
want
that can
sex.
fix stuff in my house.
Oh, now she wants sex. Now she just wants a handyman. Okay.
That's my point. I want a man to pay the bills. I want a man that helps out. I want a man that takes care of me. As an addition to me. I don't want a man to have sex with. I don't want that no more. That bores me. So, no, I'm not having sex with it. So at the end of the day, if you can't do what my daddy does in my life, I don't want nothing to do with you.
Goddamn. Oh man, Latoyna Labanya. You know, I like it when you're honest. I love the honesty. Now, see, there's an honest statement from Latoyna Labanya. All right. If you can't do for me what my daddy does for me, then I don't want you. I will remember that. See, that's hilarious.
That's my whole point. If you cannot be everything that my father is to me, I don't want to be with you. I am more than just sex. I want a man that want to be here. So I can go without. And that's my point. What I mean is, if you're gonna be with me, you're gonna contribute something. You're not just gonna be with me and we don't go nowhere, we don't do nothing.
Stop. You're the man in the relationship. You take care of that shit. Don't tell me to pick up shit. You're the man. You're the aggressive one. I'm not taking your ass no motherfucking where. I'm waiting for you to gas up the goddamn car so we can go. What are you talking about? You're the man in the relationship. Don't ask me to do shit. When I wake up in the morning, maybe I'll make you breakfast. You plan the fucking trip. If you the motherfucking man in the relationship, guess what? You come into my house. I don't come into yours. You the man. And you come into my house paying my motherfucking bills because you the man. All right? Because if you going to be a man in a relationship, ain't no motherfucking switch.
But if you're gonna move in, no, I'm talking about this. What I mean. If a man moves in my house, you're not gonna be sitting on your ass. You're gonna be doing something. Ain't no man gonna be sitting in my house doing nothing. You gotta be doing something. You're not being in my house and being broke. Hell no. That's my point. I'm not having sex with nobody, and period, if you not gonna be an addition to me in any other aspect of what I need help with. That means I need you to fix something, and shit. That's my point.
Do you see how everything is about you, Latoyna. All right. And addition to you, nigga, what about you being an addition to your man? This is why you will never find a man that will be with you. All right. It's like you hate Nature Boy, but you're actually worse than Nature Boy. Because you say Nature Boy treats women like shit, but look how you treat men.
Damn self. I'm by myself because I can do everything on my own. I don't need a man. I can do everything by myself. And I got my daddy. You know what I told y'all? I'm good. I got my daddy.
Oh, okay. So is your father, 20 years younger than you? Because what happens when your father passes away? Then you ain't got your daddy no more. I guess you ain't thought that far down the hill. I guess you ain't thought that far down the hill yet. That daddy ain't gonna be living forever now. So you just gonna milk his ass dry.
So if I need anything fixing out, then call my daddy. That's why I said I'm not worried about no man. I have my daddy. That's my point. Some of us still have our fathers. And some of us want men that are like our dads. I want one like my dad. Except more affection. I want a man that's gonna help me take care of, gonna help me be there for me and my child. I do not want a man for sex. I want a man that's gonna be there for a lifetime. That's what I want. I want forever. I don't want temporary. I want the day one of both us die. So no. I mean, it's easy to have sex with a dude. Then I gotta worry about multiple women. No, I want a man that's only on to me. That's it. And if I can't handle that, I don't want it at all. Period. I just don't. So that's just what I want. I got my father, and I want a man just like my dad. I am my daddy's princess, and I want a man that's gonna treat me like a queen, the way my daddy was. My daddy don't want me with just anybody. That's my whole point. That's why I'm single. So no, I don't want just any man. I want somebody that's hardworking like my dad. I want a man that respects women like my dad. My dad to this day still has not been with another woman since my mom. That's my point.
Latoyna, you don't know who your father's fucking, okay? You're not there. That's my point.
I want somebody like my dad. I want a man that only want to be with me. And my dad never cheated on my mother. And I am my daddy's princess. Point blank period. And that's my point. And I have not found a man that's anywhere near the caliber of my dad. So until I find somebody that's even half the caliber of my father, I'm not getting married. And like my dad told me recently, why am I giving up my vagina to men that's not worth me?
So your dad said this after you told him 45 people? Is that when your dad came and asked you, why are you giving your pussy up to low life niggas? Why didn't you just be honest with your dad and say, well, I just wanted to fuck? Because them men didn't have to force you. When your daddy asks you, why were you fucking 45 men? You didn't tell them, well, because they were pretty and they pulled their dicks out. And I looked at them. All right. Like, how come you didn't just cut into your father? I mean, my mother knew I was attracted to titties and ass at an early age. If my mother's watching the show, she'll tell you that I was about, I don't know, maybe about 8, 9, 10, somewhere around there. I started asking her about condoms and fucking and all this other type shit. You know, I didn't hold no water with my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I did the manly thing. All right. I did the manly thing. All right. I cut into my mother hard. All right. I think I was 8 years old when I started talking about fucking with my mother without saying the word. And my mother knew what I was talking about. All right. And I was 8. My mother said, well, as soon as you think that you need to start fucking, that's what she said to me. She said something to the grounds of, well, when you feel that you ready to start fucking, you let me know, and I'm gonna go get you a condom. So when my mother said that, she was being sarcastic. She wasn't really being serious, but I thought she was fucking serious when she said it, because I was serious when I said it. So about 2 or 3, 4 years, you know, about three years go by. I'll never forget. My mother was on the first floor. My mother was on the first floor of my great grandmother's house, aka her grandmother, right? I think she was getting ready to go to work, or she was getting ready to go out or something, but she was facing, like I can remember this shit like it was yesterday, but she was facing the mirror, right? Like putting on a uniform or some shit, like she's about to go to work or something. And I tapped her and I said, "Ma." And she said, "What, Ronnie?" And I said, "I'm ready." And she said, "Ready for what?" She said, "Ready for what?" I said, "I'm ready to do it." She said, "Do what?" I said, "You know, I'm ready to start having sex. You said you was gonna give me the condom, yada yada yada." Look. All right. Then my mother said, "Where's the girl at?" I said, "I ain't found the girl yet." I said, "I still need the condom though, because you told me you was gonna give me that when I was ready." She said, "No, show me the girl, and then I'll go get it." My mother always knew how to answer them questions. God damn it! Look, I swear, my mother always knew how to answer them questions. All right, look. All right, real talk. All right, yeah. She was real quick on her feet, even in the 80s. All right, even in the 80s, she was quick on her feet. Always had a nigga guessing and shit. Like, I thought I was ready, but you know what? She's right. I don't have the girl, but I did ask her for the condom. She didn't give it to me. She didn't give it to me. But I did ask her, because she told me to fucking ask her. Okay? I didn't do nothing wrong. What the hell you talking about? All right, look, I was 8. By the time we got to about 12, 13, you know, look, I want to say about 12 or 13, it was a lot of girls in the 7th grade that had titties and ass. I mean, like, that shit was undeniable. How the fuck I'm supposed to work and this girl sitting over here titties just sitting right here in my fucking face. This girl motherfucking, look, I'm 13, she 13, but she got a body of a goddamn 19-year-old. And she's 13. And I'm 13. And I'm supposed to be sitting here trying to do my motherfucking algebra. But when I look over to my right, this chick look like a goddamn goddess and smell like cotton candy. Like, what the fuck? And those are the black chicks. Then the Puerto Rican chicks hit the school. This is why all of us were failing. This is why all of us went to school and started failing. How am I supposed to work and concentrate on what you're teaching? And this girl, all right, is something I want to test out. Like, I'm 13, I'm a virgin. I want to start with her over there. I want to start with her over there in the back. Or the girl sitting over here in the front row. Okay? Like real motherfucking talk. Teacher talk about, well, your son is failing. Why are you not paying attention? Have you seen my fucking class? Do you see all these females in my class? You see how fine these motherfucking chicks is? Are you crazy? The fuck you mean? I'm not even going to school to learn any goddamn thing. I'm going to school to see what this girl got on today. I'm going to school to see what outfit she chose to wear today. That's why I'm going to school. And I'm going to be there early too. I'm going to be on that motherfucker on time. You ain't got to worry about me leaving. Yep, I'm out. All right. Shout out to everybody from East Orange. Shout out to everybody that went to Hart Middle. I don't know what the fuck they call it now, but the A building had a goddamn pool. That's right. We had a middle school that had an indoor pool 13 feet deep. What do you think I told my mama? Because they put me in C building. I was having a fucking fit. Telling me I couldn't go to the A building where the pool was at. I had a fucking fit. Okay? Are you crazy? Now I get to see these girls in swimsuits. Oh my God, they're getting naked in the pool. Oh yes, let's go. All right, they're getting naked in the pool. Let's go. All right, yes. Then in the summertime, badass kids broke into the school to go swimming in the pool, and then one of the little kids drowned in the pool, so then they fuck around and shut the goddamn pool down. All right. Well, look, when you were in school, you didn't think about boys, but trust me, they were thinking about you. You didn't have to think about boys. We were thinking about you. It doesn't matter what you thought. Yeah. Okay? I was, all right? Yeah, man. When the goddamn pool drowned, and look, they shut that pool down. They never opened it again. All right?
So no, my daddy helped me raise my son.
Up.
My daddy helped me pay my bills when men did not step in.
Up. What? Stop. What? What? Who raised your son? Who raised your son That's a receipt. Write that down. Who raised Latoyna's son? Who raised Latoyna's son? Up. What? Who raised him? Who raised that boy? Who raised that boy? Who raised that boy? Oh. Stop calling me a liar, Latoyna Lavanya. Who paying them bills in that house? Who taking care of that son? Who taking care of that boy? And who's paying the bills in that house? How are the lights and gas on in that house? Why is the rent paid? Oh. Oh. Don't slip up, Latoyna. You're going to make me look good right now. Oh. Well, you know what, Latoyna? It's only like 15 people watching. Oh, shit. No, it's not. There's 107. Oh, damn. Up. Up. What I tell y'all? I just, you know what I'm saying? In the famous words, a true free man 317. I baits the hook, my nigga. All right, I'm a fisherman. I baits the hook. Uh, 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 uh. Yeah.
So, no. And every girl wants a man like their father, except the ones that ain't done. So, who said I'm lying? Who lying?
You ain't lying, girl. Tell your story. Tell your truth. That's right. I believe it. I believe it.
I'm not giving my vagina to another man unless they live up to my dad.
Wow.
Point blank period. If they don't live up to my dad and the man that he is, I am not giving my vagina to nobody else. That is not worth that. My dad ain't like no man that I brought home. None.
But you still fucked them anyway. You know, like your daddy didn't like none of the men you brought home, but you still fucked every single man that you brought home. Your daddy had no influence on any of you. You brought 40 niggas, 40 plus niggas home. 40. And out of all 40, your dad said, no, I don't like that nigga. And you still sucked his dick and fucked him and gave him money. 40 niggas. Somebody said, call Diet. I don't have Diet's number. I think I got to look through my phone. I think I got her husband's number. I think his number's in my phone. I call him. I don't know about her. Okay. Yeah.
So tell my daddy.
Oh, shut up about your daddy. We know you're saying very, very borderline shit. You said she's upset. Upset about what? Upset about what? All right. Right. She was in my chat room yesterday. They said I was talking about her. Oh. Well, does she have the audio of me talking about her? Oh. 'Cause, 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 Yeah, it's funny. I'm always talking about these people that I'm never like featuring or I'm streaming. Like like I'm very very direct. So it's like if I was talking about diet, all right, in a negative light, like why don't I ever post it? Yeah, hell, I would like a receipt. You know, I don't bring up diet or Italian biker at all. Not in no negative conversation. All right. I just pointed out the fact that Diet Melanin video and Latoyna had put a claim saying that Diet Melanin called her job and got her fired. And Diet Melanin said she did it. And then Latoyna started kissing her ass. And I said Latoyna was fake as fuck for doing that shit because that made me believe that Diet never got her fired. So I guess is that talking negative about her? Is that negative? That Latoyna accused her of saying some shit, right? Diet Melanin, that video is still on Latonya's page, right? Diet saying that she did it. And now Latoyna and Diet are buddy buddy, tee hee, and ha ha. Like I said Latoyna is fake as fuck for telling that lie about her losing her job because of Diet Melanin and Key Deadman and Diva and this one and that one, because the whole fucking thing was a lie. So yeah, I guess somehow they took that and said, well, Vic was talking shit about you, Diet Melanin. He was talking shit. Well, now tell him to tell them um, you see what I'm saying? Like, tell him tell him I just said it again. I just said it again on YouTube. This time it'll stay up. You follow me? This time it'll stay up. Because Instagram shit disappears. So motherfuckers can make up whatever they want to. But now I said it again. In detail. I think I put more emphasis on it this time than I said it the last time. And I had a woman on the phone and I said, I had a woman on Instagram and I said, look, if I got you fired from your job, would you be kicking it with me, chilling, laughing, tee and ha? And the woman that was on the phone, she said, hell no, I'm not going to be kicking with you. I said, exactly, because the shit was fake from the door. Hell, I've told Diet Melanin, like I wasn't on the phone with them, but I believe I know what the scenario, I know what happened. Like Diet Melanin was under the impression that she really did something to cause this woman to lose her job. And then Latoyna told Diet Melanin the truth. And told Diet Melanin, well, hell, I didn't lose my job because of you. I did some fuck shit and lost my job. She probably told Diet Melanin the truth. That's why Diet probably was like, oh, okay, you was trolling. And that's why they became cool. But I guess y'all ain't going to play that video either, which doesn't matter to me. All right. You see what I'm saying? So no, I ain't got no beef with Diet Melanin. All right. And yeah, these people have my telephone number. Italian biker has my number. Diet Melanin, she got my number. All these people have my goddamn number. Okay. And if you have not figured out VicDamoane by now, by the content and the context and the shit the words coming out of my motherfucking mouth, all right, well, then you will be lost forever. Jesus will not save you. You will perish. Okay, just that goddamn simple. Back to Lavanya.
Like the person that I meant to be with. That's why I've never even brought nobody home to meet my dad. There's only been 2 men that have met my dad. 2. And that was 2 men I lived with. And he ain't like me.
So out of 2 men of the 44, well, nah, Latoyna don't like Diet don't fuck with Latoyna like that. But Latoyna, you know what I'm saying, exposed herself by recording a phone call between her and Diet. Like she was trying to put Diet Melanin and Mediva and all them on blast. But when you heard the fucking phone call, it put her on blast. It's like you blasted yourself. You blasted yourself, like playing that fucking recording of her and Diet Melanin made Latoyna look like shit. Real talk. That conversation made her look terrible. It's like you running around here, got people believing that you got fired because of people online. All right. And then you tried to invoke Diet Melanin, right? And try to say, well, she didn't work alone. No, motherfucker. All right, you see, look, that's where you tried to twist the narrative. Because when Diet Melanin said what she said, she never implicated anyone else. She said, I did it. There, that was me. Yada, yada, yada. You're the one adding. We should be hearing that from Diet Melanin, not you, you fucking dumbass. Like I said, you snitched on yourself bad, real bad. If someone was going to say, well, I didn't do this alone, it would have been Diet Melanin. Diet Melanin would have been the first one saying, I didn't do this alone. I had this person with me. I had that person with me. You started putting in people. Diet never spoke on it again. She never spoke on it again because you were defending Diet Melanin. She didn't have to defend herself. You defended it. You defended Diet Melanin. This woman, from your statements, got you fired. Then you turned around and defended the woman that fired you or got you fired. Like she didn't have to justify shit. You complained, cried, did this whole goddamn scenario. Then you turned around and defended this person. The person that you claimed wasn't getting you, was stopping your Christmas money, that you wasn't gonna have no car, that you just went into this whole fucking debacle. When in all honesty, I knew that you had got fired from your job because you had your goddamn phone in that building, which is a no-no. All right. I mean, you're so absent-minded. You don't even remember the day that you were live streaming and you were yelling at the top of your lungs, talking about Nature Boy. All right. Well, look, brown sugar, feeling and facts are so, I feel like I deserve $1 million. The fact is, I'm still sitting here, without my million. All right. Yeah. Feelings and facts. The fact is, if you go to that stream in Sui's chat room, I was only in that chat room for a hot second. I saw her going in on Sui. I wrote something in the chat room and I went back to playing the game. The dates, would match up. See, those are facts, not a feeling. The fact is, Latoyna was saying that I caused her to lose her job, but she has a video on her channel saying that Diet Melanin did it. That is a fact. It is not a feeling. Now, Diet Melanin should have her take that goddamn video down because it's still up. But that again, that right there, what I just said was a feeling and not a fact. Do you understand? Because that video is still up. All right. Well, yes, I have no service right now. Oh, but you know what? The thing is open, isn't it? Yeah, it is. There you go. I forgot about that. You understand the difference between feelings and facts? Facts, yeah. God damn it, Labanya. 1834. Hold on.
Okay. Okay. 11 something. You don't know me. Y'all, I just finished a 45-year journey. A spiritual journey for 45 years. That, and where I'm at in my life right now, I am so at peace with myself. Now, being that I am at peace with myself, that means all this other stuff doesn't matter. I don't worry about the things I can't control. I don't worry about the things I cannot control. That's the point in this. When you get into your spiritual journey and you're done with it, a lot of things that used to matter to you don't matter no more. You're not worried about the clothes that you wear. You're not worried about the look, how you look. You are more concerned about your sanity and taking care of yourself than you are about any of this. This doesn't define you when you finish that journey. What you look like doesn't define you. It's your spirit and how you treat people that matters. Your consequences, your repercussions, how they impact other people, that is what matters. So you don't even be worrying about all this other stuff that you can't control. You don't worry about somebody like you, hate you, or whatever. It doesn't really make a difference. What matters is how you see yourself. And then you start living for you. You start realizing a lot of things that you thought you wanted, you don't want no more. A lot of things that matter don't matter no more. It don't matter to you if somebody like you, hates you. You are going to be crucified. And the thing that you got to deal with is, how do you handle that? It's either I keep doing God's work and I keep impacting other people's lives in a positive way, or I stay negative and I let people keep going into the darkness.
Well, you know what? Your negativity brings positivity to our side. Okay? Your negativity is so negative that by the time it makes it over here, it turns into a positive. Just FYI.
That's the point in that.
That is the point. Yes.
I may not be with anybody, and that's okay. At this point in time, but am I miserable? No. I'm not miserable. I just don't feel good. I just learned that my feelings are not what drive me. But do I love my son with everything that's in me? Do I love my mom with my daddy, my family, friends? I love them with everything that's in me. And when I cry, it's because I'm angry or upset. It's because I'm passionate about what I stand for. There are other emotions that make me feel the way I feel. But my happiness is of my own. My sadness is of me. What I choose to be sad about. I don't give people because I don't feel good. I'm sick. I don't feel good. So I do apologize, but I'm sick. I'm miserable. But when you're sick, you're miserable. And you're irritated. And you're just evil. So I don't feel good. I'm not trying to yell at you. I'm really not. I just don't feel good. I don't feel good.
Wait,
Like I said,
wait. You yelled at somebody? I'm in the wrong live. Who you yelling at, Latoyna? Let's go back. What's that, 18? Who you yelling at, nigga? Hold up.
I get what you're saying. Negative and positive. Bruh, stop coming in with that. Here comes the craziness. Like I tell people, it's all about you loving yourself. You valuing yourself and you appreciate yourself. And if nobody else like yourself. Your strength comes from what you endure, what you experience, how you grow, how you evolve. You don't grow and evolve until you accept what is. So, like I said, any situation you go through, okay.
Oh, look how, man, them sheets ain't been washed.
Stop coming in about that craziness. I'm one of the most positive people you ever meet. I'm not negative at all. But do I see things what they are looking at other people? Yeah, I do. And a lot of times, I'm not saying that I feel bad about myself. I'm never going to feel bad about myself. I'm never not going to love myself. And I'm never not going to appreciate myself. I'm just in a different headspace. I'm just finishing my spiritual journey, ladies and gentlemen. Man, I went through so much negative stuff. But if I wouldn't have went through all that, I wouldn't be standing here right now. Okay, I got you. So my thing is, it's not how you fall, it's how you get up, how you rise. And it's either you're going to be able to deal with negativity and accept that's going to be something that's going to happen. Because as long as there are negative people in the world, bad things going to happen. And that's the point. So it's all who you bring into this. But you can't let it affect this. If it affects this, then the rest of this don't matter. That's why you're so quick to give it up, because you want to think the best of people. Some people just are really who they are. And ain't nothing you can do about it. And that's what I'm trying to say when I say certain people think certain things about you. Sometimes there ain't nothing you can do to change it. Just let them think whatever they think. And stop wasting your time trying to prove something. Because sometimes you're trying to prove stuff to the wrong people and they're going to mess around and fuck you up. And that's what I'm saying. So don't think for a moment that I have low self-esteem or anything like that, because I do. I love me.
I don't have low self-esteem. I don't have low self-esteem.
I am. But I'm in a negative situation right now. I can't lie and say I'm not in one. But no, she's not blocked. She had a phone call. That's all it means. But you can't change how the rest of the world see you. And everybody around you has to understand this is how people see you. Now, when you got people close to you thinking that, that's a problem. That's when I start cutting people loose. Because if you think like everybody else think of me, that's why I don't talk to people like that. Because when I got people telling me, you need to wear more makeup, you need to do this, no, I don't. No, I'm not. Because I don't want to wear makeup. Makeup messes up your face. I don't want no chemicals on my body no.
But you have chemicals on your body. It's called dirt and bacteria. All right, natural enzymes that need to be washed off. That's why you're breaking out so bad.
I don't even mess with makeup no more. I don't want nothing on my body that is not healthy. I don't. When I say I'm pure of heart, I'm pure of everything. And that's why even what I eat, I'm more particular about. I started noticing I was changing because I kept noticing I wouldn't eat every single solitary food. What you mean as far as hospital food? You or your child? What? Oh my God. Why do y'all come in being stupid? I want to eat right now. So that's my point. So I went down my scripture. I'm very spiritually awakened. So when I became spiritually awakened, a lot of other stuff don't even matter. I do take care of myself. I bathe myself. I brush my teeth. I eat healthy. It is taking care of myself. This is not taking care of myself. This is all I put on. Taking care of myself, it means who I bring into my world, who I allow to do things to me, and who I allow their consequences and repercussions, their acts and behavior impact my life.
So taking care of yourself has nothing to do with hygiene. Gotcha. That's what it means to you. Taking care of yourself doesn't mean clean up. I got you.
This don't matter. Makeup don't matter. None of that, how I dress don't matter. I don't even know. I don't even know what I want to eat now. So none of that matters. When I found out what the real value of life is, you think all this matters to me? It don't. What matters to me right now is who I bring into my life. And that's the real reason I stopped dressing up like that. I didn't want people in my life. So I decided if I dress down and I don't really bring that attention to myself, who really want to get to know me? That part. See, when you get dressed like that, you're bringing the wrong attention into your world. That's it. And so right now, where I'm at right now, is I'm cleansing myself of all of that.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I think I missed it. Because I'm like, where the hell did somebody said she was snapping at her son.
But if I wouldn't have went through all that, I wouldn't be standing here right now. Okay, I got you.
Let's see. Where was it at? About right there?
That part. See, when you get dressed like that, you're bringing the wrong attention.
Let's see. I become the master of time frame on Instagram.
That's that. When I get off work, no. I don't even know. I don't think I can eat nothing, honestly. Oh, I'm making some soup. I'm making some shallots and mushroom soup.
Thank you, Imperfect. Who was that? Imperfect Direction. Imperfect Direction said Vic's wife always dresses nice. Yes, the fuck she does. Yes, she does.
And some carrots. And some broth. That makes your dinner. I can't really eat anything. As much as I eat, someone's stomach's nauseated. But I had to learn that it's not about this. It's not even about this. It's about here. And that's the way. Well, I'm gonna go. Okay. That's nice.
Ah.
I'm glad she's dressed up. What they gotta do with me?
Ah.
Y'all, like I said, I always get dressed
Ooh, look at that tummy.
This journey, I am not thinking about none of this other stuff. Yeah, I got glitter boots. I got some big Tims, some blue Tims. I got some snow boots. Some regular boots. Yeah, I'm not right now. I'm not y'all right now.
God damn. I don't think those were the boots that she was referring to, Latoyna. I don't think those were the boots. Just that wasn't the boots.
I am going through a spiritual transition. Right now, I'm worried about my spirituality. I am not worried about none of that stuff. I don't care less about it. Right now, I'm trying to keep my sanity. Because I don't give a stuff. Because it's not. None of that stuff matters. That only matters to y'all. It don't matter to me. Right now, what matters to me is keeping negative people away from me. Right now, it's about basically being happy within myself and being by myself. That's what it's about right now. It's not about nobody else right now. It's about my journey. It's about my happiness. My happiness and my sadness applies to me. It doesn't apply to no. Right now, my spiritual journey right now is I've had negative people messing with me for so long. Like I said. And so right now, where I'm at right now is I'm cleansing myself of all of that. All the negativity. I live in North Carolina. I'm cleansing all this negativity away from me. I am doing a spiritual bath because I am cleansing this house. I am cleansing everything that happened to me this year. I'm not bringing that to 2021.
Wait, stop it. Taking a spiritual bath is not going to clean the house, Latoyna. That's not how you clean the house. You don't take a spiritual bath to clean the house. No, they don't count. No, it's not how that works.
So right now, I'm not even worried about that. I don't need to get off social media for what? What I need to get off social media for?
All right, so you can clean your house.
That's okay. At this point in time. But am I miserable? No. I'm not miserable. I just don't feel good. I just learned that my feelings are not what drive me. But do I love my son with everything that's in me? I love my mama with my daddy, my family, friends. I love them with everything that's in me.
I love friends.
And when I cry, it's because I'm angry or upset. It's because I'm passionate about what I stand for. There are other emotions that make me feel the way I feel. But my happiness is of my own. My sadness is of me. What I choose to be sad about. I don't give people because I don't feel good. I'm sick. I don't feel good. So I do apologize, but I'm sick. I'm miserable. But when you're sick, you're miserable. And you're irritated. And you're just evil. So I don't feel good. I'm not trying to yell at you. I really not. I just don't feel good. I don't feel good now. But like I said, at the end of the day, I'm a godly person at the end of the day. I ain't got time to be negative. I ain't got time to feel negative except right now when I don't feel good. But I don't even let this affect me. I know I'm going to get better and I know I'm going to get up and move and do what I need to do. But every day, as long as I'm breathing, I'm going to be happy no matter what.
No matter what.
I love y'all. I adore y'all.
I adore y'all.
I do. But I don't have depression.
I don't have
I don't
depression.
have none of that. I gave my negativity to God, or the higher power, whatever you want to call it. And when I gave it to the higher power, I don't want it back.
I gave my negativity to the higher power. I gave it all to him.
I don't sit up here and worry about the things I cannot control, or what I don't have and what I do have. I only focus on what I do have in front of my face right now.
Only focus on my face.
Things I can't handle, I don't even try to handle them now. So I don't. It's not worth it. You're never going to have what everybody else has, and that's fine. I'm not jealous, envious of anybody. Like people say, well, I got more views than you. I don't care.
Yeah, you
Those
do.
are the good people I got. But don't ever
Latanya. All right, when World News was trolling your channel, you were screaming at the top of your lungs that you had gone viral. You were screaming at the top of your lungs. You were begging me to come to your show so you could brag about the numbers. Then the show got flagged down and you said you were quitting YouTube because your numbers were gone.
think that I'm not strong with everything that I can hold my own, because I can. I'm strong enough to hold anything that I have. Oh. Yeah. So, yeah,
Wow.
one of those.
I handle men like men. I can't
I
tell.
choose to do what's right. It's going to be boring, but I choose to do what's right. So if y'all really want to know why I ain't out here like that, I ain't trying to do negative things, let me be honest. You want to know why right now why I'm not out there, why I'm not out there right now?
Why?
Because right now it's a bunch of negative stuff going on there. I want to part to it.
There's a bunch of negative stuff,
No,
huh?
I'm still looking for a job. I still go out there. Y'all don't get me wrong, I go out there. What I mean is I don't interact in it. I don't interact in all that negative mess. I don't want to part to it. So I still go. I still go out there. But I don't feel comfortable till I get home. But no, I'm not saying that you can't be a normal person. It's just I don't deal with negative situations, period. I don't care how many ways you come in, man, it's still gonna be no. I don't deal with negativity at all. Meaning I don't deal with negative people and their negativity, in other words. Like I don't deal with nobody that come to me on some negative bullshit. I will tell you get the fuck out my house. Cause I ain't got time for you. I don't. Which one cheaper? I'll go to Walmart. Walmart's cheaper. It depends on what you're trying to get and which one's close. Which one close to you? If you say Target's closer, you go to Target. If you don't feel like driving out to Walmart, go to Target. If you're talking about cheaper, then I would go to Walmart. You may have to do an extra drive, but or you can go to Food Line. You go to Food Line, Kroger's, whichever one is cheap. Whichever one is cheaper, that's when you go to. Honestly. Or if you don't feel like going that far, whichever one you feel like going. Exactly. So yeah, when you hit your spiritual journey, you ain't trying to do nothing negative, and you don't want negativity in your life no more. Period. You don't even want no parts of it, and I don't. I ain't got time for that. Hold on, guys. Somebody keep calling me home. We'll text. Everybody keep sending me messages. But yeah, I've been down the spiritual journey. I'm very at peace with myself. Why is somebody keep sharing photos? And they keep sending me this, but I don't know the person that's sending me photos. Yeah. So yeah, somebody's sending me messages. Like I said, I'm not mad at anybody who want to change and they want to be better. I'm not mad at that. Everybody should want to change and be better and go in a different direction. You're going to do that. In your life, you can go in many directions you want to. You have every right to go in whatever direction that you want to go, as long as you can live with whatever it is that you're doing. But like I said, if you live your life for other people, you ain't never dreams. You're going to always do what everybody else wants you to do, but you're not going to do what you want to do. And that's what I'm trying to tell people. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. As long as it's not affecting your kids, as long as it ain't affecting your husband, do whatever you feel. My thing is, you have the right to do whatever it is that you feel the need. You need to do. But don't sit up here and do something that's going to. I'm tired of having to update this mess. I've been updating my godforsaken stuff for the past few weeks. And it's getting annoying. So like I said, if you come to me and you say, no, because I've been updating Hulu for the past every month, and I don't know why it's not staying. I just updated it last month, the month before that, and every month I got to update it. Same thing with Gaia. I don't know why it won't update the right information. It's crazy. So like I said, my thing is all of this, you are God. No, you're not. You're not a God. You're a God-forsaken mortal. You're a God in front of your kids. That's it. But like I said, for me, I'm just finishing my spiritual journey. And right now I'm going down another journey of chaos because I'm done it. Because now I got people attacking me because I made a choice. Yeah, I got Hulu. Yeah, I just chose not to be negative, and now I got people coming after me every which direction, trying to make me go back negative, trying to make me go back to going back to whatever it is they want me to do. I'm not going back to negative. But yet the people are trying their hardest to make me go out of character, trying to make me cuss people out. I don't be wanting to cuss nobody out, but people be trying to force my hand. And that's what I mean. That's the next part of my journey, when you got people out there trying to force you to do something you just don't want to do. And you be like, I don't want to do it. And yet people want to constantly keep trying to force you. I'm like, bro, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be negative. I don't want to be none of that. That's why y'all see me so defensive, because I don't want to do none of this stuff. I don't want to be negative because I'm not a negative person at all.
Thought you was a man.
At the same time, I know how the world is, and I know how people think about me, and it is what it is.
I thought you were a man,
so
though.
when you learn to accept that, you just don't care no more. It's like, okay, now I do what I want to do. Because now that I know people to think certain way they think, okay, and keep moving. So yeah, I'm coming into my own. So right now, what y'all seeing me in is in a cocoon at the moment, and a butterfly getting ready to come out. And when I become a butterfly, you will see the dress and everything. Right now, I'm going through a transformation. I'm going through an evolution, and what that means is I'm evolving from where I was to where I'm going to be now. So me losing this job is all a part of that. I'm sorry, baby. I just don't feel good. I'm sick. I'm under the weather. I've always been. So right now, what you're seeing is a transformation. You're seeing me go through a transformation of the old me into the new me. So right now, I'm in the process of losing weight. I'm in the process of changing my diet. I'm in the process of a lot of things. That's why you have not seen me dressed up. Because right now, I'm still sitting in what I'm dealing with. See, when you're in a cocoon, you're still in what you're dealing with. And then once because 2020, my goal is to be down to 170 pounds. That's my goal. So when I get down to that goal, then you will see the new dress. So that's what I'm going through right now. That's why y'all be like, you don't ever get dressed. That's why, because I'm going into a transition. I'm going through a transition through my life, period. That's what I'm going through. I'm going through a transition of that girl that used to have low self-esteem, low self-worth, didn't believe in herself and value herself, the one that got dogged out by men and everything else, to a woman that ain't got time, that's a whole different woman right now. So you're seeing me go through the transition of that. I eat eating well. I lose more weight. I can't right now at the moment because of my back. I have bulging disc in my lower back, is loose. And if I move around too much, I might not never walk again. So I have to be very careful on what I do. But when I go back to work, I plan on going back to the gym. So I actually lost 20 pounds naturally. I lost 20 pounds without exercise. Because I cut down a lot of carbs and stuff. Bye. So yeah, I use water, eat water, drink a lot of water. So no, I ain't got nothing to being online. Ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just that my lower back has a bulging disc. It's loose. So if I do like a move around a lot, I'll be hurting. Yeah. So I can't be doing a lot of moving around like that. That's why I don't even have sex like that like I used to. That's why. The last time that I had sex, my back ended up, I could feel it moving, being loose. So you have to be very careful in what I do as far as movement. It's better than what it was. So yeah. A lot has changed. So I have to be very careful what I do when it comes to my back. Something like that. So yeah, I have to be very, very careful in my back. Because it feels like you know how when you go around somebody and you crack their back. Yeah. I always feel my back cracking. And that mess was painful. So yeah, I have to be very extremely careful in everything I do these days. Well, it's better now than what it was, but I still don't try to overdo it. But yeah, I dance around the house. Yeah, I try to be active, but it's just that I try to be very careful when I'm walking, and I do a lot of walking. But it's just, I have not been getting very much sleep either. So I have a lot good too. Oh, about the waffles? Y'all still stuck on the waffles? Okay. Okay, let's talk about the waffles. I went to the Waffle House. Then when I'm gonna try yoga and Pilates. I tried it. Matter of fact, I'll try that starting. I'll try that starting when. When I want to start. I'll start when I get better. I'll start then. I'll do the beginning stages of yoga. Now I have tried yoga. Some of that yoga is hard. Some of them positions are hard. I'm gonna start with beginners. I'm gonna start doing yoga and meditation from beginners, and then gradually get better at it. Because what I used to do was Zumba. I used to love doing Zumba when my back started hurting. Oh, you was rather than walk. Yeah. I used to walk all the time. Just recently. No. One of them sitting, two of them sitting over there. Yeah, I'm gonna do it for beginners. No, I don't use a cane. No. No, I walk fine. It's just that I try not to overdo it. So yeah, I'm gonna do no, they're talking about the Waffle House. Okay, let's talk about the Waffle House. I went to the Waffle House and he picked me up for dinner. We had dinner and we ended up going out to eat, talk, chilled for a little bit, went back to his crib, and I can't even remember back this far. It was just a nice setting. It was candles everywhere. No, it was dark. No, it wasn't dark. It was somebody else. It was dark. I remember that Eliana blocked you. What? All right, hold on, y'all. No, I'm talking about my first Kama Sutra, experience. No, I'm not discussing that. I'm not discussing that right now. I don't feel good. You got to ask me that when I feel better. Because I can't even remember that info. I had a bunch of fun. No, she's on Legio's page. Right now I'm watching The Voice. Hold on, let y'all listen to it. Hold on. Yeah, waffles do sound good right now. You know, I'm gonna be able to keep it down. All right, hold on. Let me see if he's still online. Hey, we ain't got no Wasco's. I gotta pay some bills. Hold on, yeah. Pay me amount of that'll be it. Oh, let's see. Hold on a second. No, I ain't said nothing about no brothers and conversation. I'm not in the mood for that. I'm not for it.
She going out.
Yes, 40 days. Let me go to my original page. Hold on a minute.
It's about the conversation. Why the whole idea somebody said like, yo, there's more, okay, well there's only gonna be a very small amount of women that has the strength to pull a man to where he's supposed to be so that we as a unit can build. Because the only thing I'm thinking about right now is how can we start this nation? How can we start this government? How can we move on an international scale with international recognition? At the end of the day, it's all business, and these relationships are important. So about a full scale of relationships, then we still sitting in emotion. We still sitting in jealousy. You say you struggle with jealousy. You still sitting in and a lot of different emotions that if we learned mentally how to overcome them, nothing else matters other than the mission at hand. And the mission at hand is to stay fulfilled as a woman so I can pour into my men. And God says, for those who do not use their hands, you don't eat. So my men build. They have the strength that I don't possess. I have the knowledge that they may not possess. I have the energy and the spirit that they may not possess. And all I do is one of my guys tell me all the time, like, I thank you. I'm so grateful for you. I said, I didn't do anything. All I did was lift your spirit off the floor, lift it off the ground.
We're listening
so that you can walk into your God-like greatness. And at that stage, the woman is all power. The woman is the divine tree, the divine flower. So what debate can you give me with that?
I feel like I want to tell you that number one, I respect your energy. I respect you.
Yes, he does.
Like you are masculine. You got a lot of masculine.
Hey, whatever.
All right, go on.
Hey, baby Eliana.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. Go. All right, go ahead. I'm listening.
I feel like you are a woman with a lot of masculine energy, and that you are attractive men. I already broke this down. But you are attracting a lot of niggas in your life. And you can have 4 or 5 ladies. Believe that a woman of your caliber, of your energy, you gotta
Me
set
too.
energy in mind. So, you understand what I'm saying? So, you want to have.
Which is why I'm so connected to you, by the way.
Right. And just like with me, I can have a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because you can have something doesn't mean you should do it.
Oh, you did not realize that, bro?
With power. You know what I'm saying? It's like when we've been deprived of our own power, or when there's a person that's been deprived of rights, like black people, as soon as we get a bit of freedom,
You ain't lying.
why do you deprive them? If you starve somebody, they first
They don't get enough.
much.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there. All right, y'all. Do you remember earlier when I said about women having masculine energy? And when I said I'm a man, female body, it's the same thing. Basically, all it means is this: there are women that are very strong women, and that's because they didn't have men in their lives that are strong, or they have fathers that are strong and taught them how to be strong. So when you're dating a woman that father taught her how to be strong, you're going to have that. These women are not going to sit there and allow men to talk to them any kind of way. These are women that's not going to allow a man to do whatever it is he wants to do. And a lot of men don't understand that. They're used to dealing with weak women. That's why they go after women that are younger, because they have less experience and easier to control. Well, Velvet showed Allegio that ain't the case. And that's the whole point. The whole point in this is what I'm saying right now, is that there are some women who got a daddy, and daddy taught them how to be strong, how to whoop a nigga, how to do the ass, if she got to let them know she ain't playing. That is the reason why. Let me break down the truth of this. You want to know why Allegio respect Eliana? Because she the first one that punched that nigga in the face, like, fuck up, pop, 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 pop. She gave him that 3-piece, and I seen that shit, and I like, shit. No. That is the reason why he's got respect for her. Because she popped that two in the face. And she's like, you ain't gonna put your hands on me, nigga. I wish you would. That's why. So you wanna be a nigga? Pop, 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 pop. Right outside his dang on head. I'm gonna tell you something. You hit a man one good time and let him know you ain't lying. He'll leave you alone after that. Sometimes I'm quiet, especially the ones that violent. That's like when Madiva said, I got that hot grease on the stove, and you say, shh, and you start whooping that ass, he ain't gonna put his hands on you no more. Sometimes it come like that, come down to that with men like that. You think you gonna put your hands on me, bitch? Pop, right beside your damn head. Now that I'm being mean and I don't believe in violence, if you think you gonna put your hands on me and think I'm not gonna bust you upside your head, you done lost your man. That happened to me one time when I was in an abusive relationship. I started whipping on his ass. He started putting his hands on me after that. That's what I'm telling you. Sometimes you gotta let people know you ain't playing with them. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. People will keep messing with you until you let them know you ain't playing. Then they leave you alone. When they realize you ain't affected by them, so let me tell you the stages of how this goes. When they can't get to you, let's say, for instance, people say something about you and you ignore it, you don't pay no mind. Guess what the next direction they're going into? Your family. And when that works, when that don't work, that's when they start messing with your job and they start messing with everything else. And that's all it is. When you got people that genuinely are good people, and you got people that you can't find nothing on them, they ain't doing nothing wrong, you go after their family because their family is their weak spot. And when that don't work, and you can't get to them that way, that's when they go after your job. I'm sorry. So that's what I'm saying. So that's why stuff like that happens. So that's the
Right.
thing.
You have to deposit the rights.
So I feel as if the woman from and I can't speak for nobody else. I can't speak for anybody because my life experiences have been different than most people that I come across. So when you were talking about the difference between knowledge and wisdom, my wisdom is coming from the knowledge that I acquire. I pour over and I see the attachments that is naturally happening around me. So at that point, is what do you do with that?
What?
It says to build. Serena, take that power. There's only two things that's going to make you money. People want money. And I don't choose money. I choose people. The energy. You know what I'm saying? The human.
I do agree with it that you should choose people. But in this society, you're going to need money. You're going to need money. I don't care how spiritual you're going to need money. You still got bills. See, if you could really live without money, the world probably would be a better place. But you can't live without money. And the problem is people value possessions over to eat themselves. And that's the point. So if you value material things over, that's gonna be a problem. And that's what I'm saying. I value people over possessions, but at the same time, you still gotta take care of your bills. You still gotta take care of yourself. And that's why I say you deal with people when you feel like it. Like me, if I want to go out with my girlfriends, I'll call them. If I want to do whatever, I'll call somebody. But if I don't want to, I don't. That's my whole point. I know how to walk away from situations that are negative that's not going to serve me no purpose.
That sense of discernment allows me to say, you good here, this is you. But when we have international relationships, then they know who we are. They know what the fuck they dealing with. They know what we're trying to accomplish. And then from there, it's game. We're in a transition of power right now. And that power is only going to be a certain...
Black folks ain't got no power. We don't. Baby. We ain't got no power. What wealth do we got? Black folks ain't got no wealth. Do you know Caucasian can take our wealth and sure that? Yeah, okay. I don't know what fairy tale land people living in, but black folks ain't got no wealth. Let me explain this to you. Who you think you getting your wealth from? You getting your wealth from Caucasians. We don't have no wealth in this country. We don't. So no, we don't have any wealth. I don't know why this young generation act like we got wealth. No, we don't. We don't own this country. This country don't belong to us. So what wealth do we have in this country? Nothing. We as hell people make more money. Look at all these black labels that are gone. The things that we did have that were wealth have now been sold. Def Jam, Bad Boy, No Limit. The only one that's left is Rap a Lot and Social Death. All these other labels are pretty much sold, and they sold them to the masses. So what wealth do we have? Every time somebody gets something that has a chance of being wealthy, they sell it. BET. So what do we have that's of wealth? We ain't got nothing that is of wealth. They sold BET to damn MTV. No, you don't. No, you don't. Let me tell you why. Look what's going on with Oprah Winfrey. No, we don't. No, we don't. We have what's called borrowed money. That's borrowed money. Let me explain what that means. Jay-Z talked about that in one of his songs. We have borrowed wealth. We do not have permanent wealth. Let me tell you why. Because Jay-Z tomorrow, they can get him for IRS fraud. Tax evasion. Put it away. If them good old boys think you a threat, they can get you for tax. Look what they did to Bill Cosby. Look what they did to Bill Cosby. He in jail because some white women set him up back in the 70s. Well, Harvey Weinstein still ain't went to jail yet. That's my point. You got what's called borrowed wealth. And in this industry, that is nothing but borrowed wealth. Anytime they decide to, they can take it from you and make you broke and send you back where you came from. If you don't believe me, look at Lindsay Lohan and Amanda Bynes and Macaulay Culkin and Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez, and then you tell me that. It's called borrowed wealth. This country ain't nothing but borrowed wealth. That wealth ain't yours. The only way it's yours is if you are a writer, a producer, and you actually write your own stuff. That is the only way you are. Is not borrowed wealth. Unless you create something that is of your own. But if you're the person that's acting, you're the person that's singing, and you're not producing it, and it ain't your song, it ain't your music, then it's borrowed wealth. That's all it is. That money is borrowed. If any time they want to sit there and take money away from you, all they got to do is say you owe money to the IRS. Tell you a little secret. Them accountants don't be paying these people taxes. They don't. They don't pay them rich people tax. All they do is pocket the money. And then when they get tired of you, they'll say, oh, you owe tax. I thought that the accountant paid my tax. No, they didn't. They just made you believe that they sat there and paid the tax. So no. That's borrowed wealth. Borrowed wealth is somebody that gives you a loan. In other words, that's not your money. All that wealth, all that money that everybody got, that's borrowed wealth. And as long as you're doing what they want you to do, you keep your money. The minute you don't, your money's gone. They're going to find some way to tell you to make you get rid of your money. So black people do not own nothing in this country. We don't. We don't own nothing. We just borrow. Everybody who owns something ends up losing their money. Oh, look at the side that y'all in me today. Follow, sir. So yes, you're on borrowed wealth. Black folks don't own nothing in this country. Why did I change my shirt? Because I can. I wanted to. So yeah, it's nothing but borrowed wealth. You are not Leisure. Leisure's on live. Yeah, I shake my head. So you don't own nothing in this country. And even if you do, it's borrowed. Same thing with BET. The man from BET sold it. You want to come on live? That's not him because he on live. No, maybe he ain't. No, he on live. No boy on live. He's on live. How you gonna do two things at one time? That's not him. That's not Chief. Chief's on live. Yeah, he on live.
Greatest powerful power.
Yeah, he on live. Yeah. The only time you really own something is when you basically are writing something and you have people that, in other words, how you own something is when you do a distribution deal. When you do a distribution deal, in other words, you pay $10,000 and then you own it. That's the only way you own something. Is when you actually pay for your own money or whatever. You put your own money in it. No, I didn't know who that was. So I looked at the 21 part. I said, hello, sir. No, I ain't excited. I'm just being excited. I don't feel good. I ain't excited about nothing. I don't feel good. So that's all it means. When you own something, that means you put your own money into it and you own it. Problem is, you make too much money, they want to buy you out. And if you don't sell, they're going to do something to make you have to sell. I mean, look at Jay-Z and them, what they did with Rockaware and what they did with Beyonce's line. Both of those lines were actually going to be able to, under the weather. Both of those lines were able to compete with Prada and Dolce & Gabbana. They didn't want that. So what did they do? Jay-Z and them sold it. Why, I don't know, but they sold it. For what? I don't know, because those lines could help a bunch of black designers. But yeah, I said Rockaway. So you gotta understand. Then you had Baby Fat Farm. You had a whole bunch of black people, FUBU, all them, and all of them gone. FUBU and Carl Kanai is selling their stuff overseas. They're not even selling in America no more. They just got through talking about this about 2 months ago. Carl Kanai was on there talking about that, how he's trying to make a comeback. So, yeah. A lot of these companies, a lot of these black designers were getting ready to compete with the big people, with the big leagues, and they didn't want that. So what did they do? They went and they bought it. That's what they did. They ended up buying it. So that's what I'm saying. If you're going to be in business, why are you selling as soon as you become successful? That's all that happens. A lot of people just sit up there and just, I'm going to take some paper. A lot of people just get something and then they give it away. That's all they do.
Alex, she got a powerful energy that can astral heights.
That's all I'm saying.
Or
yeah, we just talking about. I'm just talking about businesses in general.
Start there.
I did that part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Study.
I did that part, and
So my thing is, it's about you keeping your wealth, or you keeping whatever. Yeah, that was Darian. Yeah, it definitely was. And what happened? It's now not there. So that's my point. My point in is borrowed money. In other words, it's borrowed wealth. So long as you do what the big boys are telling you to do, you get to keep your money. You don't keep your money, you don't do what they telling you to do, you're gonna lose your money. Tell you something. When Jay-Z did that last album, not the one with his wife, but the other one, when he did that one, them white folks said, "Oh no, you ain't," and reminded him why he can't be out there. Ooh. So that's what I'm saying. So a lot of people, when it come down to wealth and stuff, you gotta understand. Y'all loving hip hop on right now. So I'm watching Love and Hip Hop New York right now. And you never got married. Sierra and Chrissy still never got married. Jim and Chrissy still haven't got married yet. What are y'all waiting on? Y'all been together for 10 years. And that's what I'm saying. You just never know. Some people are just happy not being married. And some people will still stay even though they don't want to get married. Well, Lawyer is a U.S. citizen. They say he was born in Chicago. So I think Lawyer is a U.S. citizen. His mom and them just moved out of the country. But he's still a U.S. citizen. Damn, Chrissy. Did you do it like that, girl? That's one thing about New York, boy. That's one thing about New York. New York ain't no joke. I'm trying to tell you. New York and Chicago ain't no joke. Well, y'all be New Yorkers. Y'all some mean people. Y'all so mean. Yeah, his family moved to Canada when he was a kid. Yeah, y'all so mean in New York. I'm trying to tell you, y'all be some, y'all don't speak nothing in New York. I love him. He was so cute. Nothing wrong. I love heels. I just don't wear them. I love heels. I just don't wear them. And I'm starting to wonder, can Chrissy have any children? Well, I'm glad you're not mean. But no, when I was in New York, they don't even speak in New York. You speak to them, they be mean mugging you. So yeah, I'm watching New York. He said yourself. Well, no, old boy, I don't think old boy gonna be with them for long. He said, take the dog with you. They've been together 15 years and never been married. 15 years and never been married. That don't be wrong. He love her. But like I said, some people just don't want to do the paperwork. They just don't. And you're finding more and more people that don't want to do that paperwork. They'll be together, but they don't want to do the paperwork. Are you? Yeah, she did. She did. She did. So yeah, Chrissy got to come back and make amends to some people. I'm glad they gonna kiss and make up. They need to be made. They need to kiss and make up. Well, you know what though? Y'all gotta understand how Chrissy is. Chrissy is a straight shooter like me. And when I feel like here's the thing. Even when I'm with a man and you doing business with a woman and you don't respect me as his girl, oh, that's a problem for me. I'm like that too. When it come down to the respect and when it come down to you respecting me as a woman, I don't give a damn. You gonna respect me as his wife or whatever it is, and that's the whole point. So as long as you respecting me, we good. A lot of these females in this industry, a lot of females in the industry do not respect wives or girlfriends. They still think they can come in and mess with you. And even the women that work with them, some of them get to being downright disrespectful. And you gotta let them know, bitch, you is not gonna become no. So that's how I am. So I mean, I'm not gonna say they're not gonna make up, but like I said, I'm like that too. I'm a pit bull in a skirt when it comes down to that. You're not gonna mess with my family. But for me, y'all are gonna see my process. Um, right now I am this summer. I am going to debut a whole new. I got stuff in my closet that I almost can wear. I gotta lose like a couple more pounds. And if I can lose this money, if I lose these pounds, boy, I'm gonna be ready to get in my outfit. So yes, my goal is to lose 20 pounds before something. I'm trying to get down to 170 pounds. That's my goal, and that's what I plan to do. So I'm definitely gonna be doing that. So 2020, I'm leaving all of this behind. 2020, I'm moving on with my life. 2020, I'm gonna be happy. Now, before 2021, hopefully I will be in a happy relationship. But right now, I'm working on me right now. Y'all see me going through is a transition. Oh yeah, she get to sue old girl. Women mom. She get to sue old girl because old girl lied on. But yeah, it's all I'm trying to tell you. I commend her. I commend Kim Bella. She's standing by her man. That's what I'm saying. There's some good women in the world that stand by their man. And that's the whole thing. Even the most beautiful women get cheated on and they go through a lot. And then when they go through these situations going to jail, then who do they come to? The same girl that can hold them down with their kids. So, yeah, I'm starting to save up some money too. What you mean? Oh, no. Yeah, you can sue somebody for lying. They put you in jail. Yeah, that's slander. If you sit up there and tell somebody they put their hands on you and you got arrested for that, and come to find out that yes, you can. No, let me explain the scenario. She lied and said that Remy Ma put her hands on him. Remy Ma had to go to court and spend money. Yeah, you can sue. You can sue somebody for that. Now, that's one thing if you said something, it wasn't no court, nothing like that. But if you taking somebody to court and you lie, yeah, you can sue somebody for that. If you take somebody to court and they're exonerated, yeah, they can sue you. Especially if you went to jail. Yeah, yes, if you make a false report, exactly. And that's what she did. So yeah. And that girl straight up and down lied and said Remy Ma put her hands on her. Kind of find out Remy Ma didn't even touch her. Remy Ma wasn't even nowhere near her. That whole thing was a lie. So yeah, I'm going for a look, y'all. I'm going through a transition. So I am going through a grown and sexy transition. But for me to do that, I gotta lose 20 pounds. So I lose the 20 pounds. I can get my figure straight, and then I'll start looking for a man. But I want to get my weight straight first. I want to do this for myself, and then find a man. Right now, I want to focus on myself and look for me. So y'all, I'm gonna go lay down and finish watching this and give me some rest. I will see y'all when I feel better. Oh yeah.